So, look, what's this all about? Are we gonna break bread at this little family get together, or is this a powwow, a discussion of the minds?
Well, since you asked, yeah, I think it's time for us to talk.
About what? I haven't seen you all in over a year, so what is there to say at this point?
And why haven't you seen us in over a year?
You know what? This is supposed to be a happy occasion, okay? Do you really want to discuss this now?
Yeah, that's why I called you here.
Really? Are you sure you want to do this? You're opening doors that maybe should remain closed.
Go ahead, get it all off your chest.
All right. Since you insist upon picking on my brain, I'll tell you. I don't appreciate how you killed Daddy.
What? Girl, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, she does, Tyler.
Oh, you siding with her on this? Well, I see you've been hiding some feelings to yourself too then, huh?
I'm just standing on the truth.
First of all, you don't even know what you're talking about. Because you were missing in action most of the time.
Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you, all right? Coming out here was not the easiest, and it may not have been the smartest thing for me to do.
So what you saying?
That I don't trust you, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta be kidding me, right?
If anything would ever happen to me, I know for a fact that I wouldn't be able to count on you to be there for me. One or two things would happen. Either you put me in a nursing home to lay down and rot, or you unplug me like you did Daddy to get rid of me. I'll be waking up dead on the other side.
Are you serious?
As serious as a heart attack.
You really can't blame her for feeling that way. If you didn't pull the plug, Daddy would still be here.
Look, you know what? You all don't get it, do you? The man was suffering. Now, is that what you wanted?
You know good and well we didn't want Daddy suffering.
Okay, so what is all this then?
For real, Tyler? You could be so insensitive.
Look, I took Dad out of his misery.
I can't believe you're saying this to us. Especially me. You had me convinced that what you did was the right thing to do. I feel like I got Daddy's blood on my hands for agreeing with you. Sometimes I'm haunted by that decision, and I can't sleep at night.
Man, you put Daddy down like he was a dog. It was you that put him to sleep forever, and it was you that gave the doctors permission to do so.
Shut up! You don't have a clue to what went down that night.
Don't give me that. I know the results. Now, if you didn't want to hear, then you shouldn't have invited me here to open closed wounds.
Maybe she's right. This was a mistake.
Asia Tatum Marie, I know you don't think you're so innocent in your actions either.
I know you're not coming on me like this.
Why not? You were the one that was holier than thou, so why didn't you stop him?
How could I stop him? He had the power of attorney. I didn't.
That may be so, but the both of you came to a consensus to pull that plug. I had no say-so. I had no opinion in that whatsoever. You guys knew how I felt about it, and you did it anyway. You listened to the report of the doctors. What about God's report? What about believing in God's power? None of you had enough faith to get Daddy through that. Nobody believed in his power but me. The both of you saw the worst with no way out. You killed him because it was easier for you to deal with. You guys make me sick. I really can't stand being around you all the times.
So where do we go from here? We are all we have left.
You really have your head in the clouds, don't you? Does this look like a family to you?
How long are you gonna hold on to this?
I'm not holding on to it anymore. You see, because our family died when you killed Daddy. It took me this long to forgive you guys for this. But I had to come to grips that you just didn't know any better. But the reality to this is, we will never be the same because of what you did. I have accepted it, and I am done. I gotta go. I can't waste my time here anymore.
Don't leave.
What are you doing, Dad?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb, Dad.
You watch how you speak to me, girl.
How long are you going to do this to yourself? It's early in the morning and the first thing that you do is grab a beer? Do you want to keep messing around and end up dead like Mom?
Your mom died in a car accident. And I killed her. And my whole family. Everybody's dead.
How can you say that, Dad? Why would you say that to me? You act as if I don't exist. As if I was dead like them. It's been 5 years. How long are you going to mourn the dead?
What the heck are you saying to me?
Popping pills and drinking isn't going to bring Mom back.
No, it isn't. But it made me forget about all that blood that was splattered all over me. The body parts. They were all over the expressway. The last image I had of your mother was a hole in her head. Pieces of her brain. Everywhere. I was just driving down the road. Just tire blew out and I lost control. I tried so hard to save them. Freeway was a mess. I couldn't save them. I just stood there, yelling for somebody to help them. My sister and my wife are dead because of me.
Daddy, it was an accident. You can't continue to blame yourself for that.
There's nobody else to blame. My soulmate is dead. I can't bring him back. I come home every night to an empty room, just wishing my bride were beside me. But all I get are these repeated images. It's blood everywhere. I can't get it out of my head. I think it's beginning to make me go crazy.
Drinking this isn't helping.
Who are you? Why do you have your hands on my beer?
You're drunk, aren't you?
You need to step out of my sight. Step back out of this house. Don't come back.
I will.
I guess I'm just looking for a better answer. He was my baby brother. I feel like I let him down. I never got to tell him that I loved him.
Sometimes you just have to accept the reasons they give, even though you don't understand them.
My husband and I thought it might be a good idea to have another child.
Sounds like good news. Just as long as you realize that this baby won't be able to replace the one you lost.
I know. It's just, it'll give me the opportunity to give love again. It'll fill a void. I'm getting nervous just thinking about it.
Exciting news. Time for new beginnings. Are you sure you're ready?
To be honest with you, I don't know how else to get rid of this pain. I know that I'm never gonna forget my daughter. I have pictures of her all over my house. I need to see her every day. I know that this sounds crazy. I'm not, though. Her spirit is in my room. Especially in my...
What are you saying?
Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel uncomfortable. Like I'm losing my mind.
Well, you do sound crazy.
I am not crazy. I'm telling the truth whether you choose to believe it or not.
Do you think you have ghosts in your house?
All of you are taking this completely out of context. No, I don't. All I'm saying is that I feel a sense of peace in a particular room of my home. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have said anything.
I don't feel like that. That's why we talk things out.
There is nothing more for me to say. You all are never going to make me feel this way again.
Well, I wish you didn't feel that way. Who else would like to continue?
I think she needs to see a real therapist.
I'm not the only one troubled here. Remember, you're in this group too, Skylar.
So true, but I haven't lost my marbles. You have completely lost touch with reality.
Right, Caden.
Why are you here anyway, you snot-nosed punk? All you do is sit here and observe everybody else. Do you get off on other people's problems?
Well, I do find you all quite amusing.
I am not subjecting myself to this any longer. I've had enough.
What you did was unacceptable. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Don't come back.
It was a joke. You all are nothing but a bunch of lost souls anyways. I'm out of here.